He left the evening before, and as the sun followed another sleepless night, her fury remained, fury and pride. I am still proud, she thought, even now, if only because a lack of pride would admit the wasted years and make them real and give them power. I have tasted the poison and felt the need that surpasses all other needs, and I sit here refusing to waste away, while others like me sit in rotting houses and rotting couches, staring blankly at blank walls, thinking and seeing nothing. And yet, men's eyes pass on me on the street and judge from a glance, and I am still proud because I have lived more life than they will ever know, and lived it freely as a woman, and seen the worst of it ruin, and I am still proud. Even now, and proud, I will remain until I am nothing at all. I have seen the ruin and have pleasured myself with all and any, and I have zero zealotry left, or ambition or hope in a changed world. But this is how I have lived, and I am proud of it because pride is the mark of a woman. And when life has burned to ashes, the pride will still remain. And when truth and faith and hope and certainty have burnt too, it will remain. And when I am nothing at all, and the needles and their poisons have finally sucked me dry, and my daughter spits my name contemptuously, it will not matter because I have lived more life than they will ever know. And I have lived it as a woman and seen its ruins, and even when the pride cannot hide the wasted years, and I know it was all for nothing, and scream silently that it was all for nothing, and despair that all the fucking and pleasures and the pride were nothing, nothing, nothing at all. Even then, when the needles and their poisons have sucked me dry, and my daughter spits my name contemptuously, and the pride cannot hide the wasted years, and the pleasured memories cannot drown out the scream, even then, something somewhere will know that I lived freely as a woman, and even in death I will be proud, and even when the world burns to ashes, they will know it still. Sounds like an abusive home.
Look at the waves, sweetie.
Very scenic.
Aren't they pretty?
From what sounded like an abusive home to a caring mother. Okay, I am in. Hold up. Sensitivity. Okay. Mouse sensitivity was a little through the roof. Look, a key. I need something to cut the string. Okay, so that opening was interesting. It seemed as if, assuming it was my character waking up a little dazed, and sounded in the background like some clatter going on, an abusive home perhaps. The scissors are fairly dull, but after a few tries you manage. There's no use for that here. Whatever. Okay. Drop the scissors. I beat you with scissors. Key. Rock, paper, scissors. A knife? There's no use for that here. Yeah, it sounded like an abusive household, abusive mother, right? A female voice. But then it turned to a very picturesque. You unlock the door. How do I? Very scenic view of the horizon with the sun setting. Okay, I think there's like a phone call or something going on.
Sweetie, it's Mom. Listen to me. This is very important. You need to stay put. Don't leave the fenced-in area. Don't go into the basement. Don't mess with that machine outside. Just don't go anywhere, all right? Stay in the shed and wait for me. There are some dangerous animals loose, and I don't want you to get hurt. Everything is going to be fine. Just do as I say.
Wow, this game is starting off quite profound. Again, abusive mom to a very scenic view of the horizon to a beautiful looking autumn sky. But then the mother said, stay in the shed. As far as I know, parents should not be locking their kids in no shed. What's this? That is a knife, right? This is quite a mix. Looking a little like 32-bit kind of graphics. But then you have the wonderful colors, sunset. Wow. This is gnarly. Okay, can't put that out. Okay, so phone call from here, which is quite interesting. So some sort of call. This is boiling. A brass panel held in place with odd square screws. Okay, so I need a wrench. Nice. I could sprint. Cannot jump, but I could sprint. A rusty chain is keeping the door from opening. Wait, where did... Oh, I came out of here. So, rusty chain. Some tools in there. Again, maybe I'll need the scissors, maybe not. Ice pick. Okay. Can I pick this? The ice pick makes a few tiny divots in the chain, but nothing more. It's kind of like a book. That's wonderful. Kind of just describing a lot of what's happening. Got like a basement door. Well, she said stay in the shed, so shouldn't our house be around here? Yikes. Basement kind of door, rocks all over. There's no... One tool at a time. A pair of wire cutters. So in the Steam description, I'm a young girl and I have one arm. So that explains the one tool at a time. Flashlight. You know what? I gotta consolidate all these tools. I can't lose them. Pair of wire cutters. That's 2 wire cutters. Is this a lighter? Metal lighter. Okay, so wire cutters. I don't think they can cut the chain of that one door. Maybe. Nope. So let's go ahead, consolidate. Let's try the wire cutters. The hell is this anyway? You can't get the wire cutter inside the lock. Okay. No. Not for this. I need a wrench for that. The wrench might be in here. See if I could get it cut with this. Aha. The chain is rusty enough that, shuddering with the exertion, you're able to snip apart one of the links. Okay, okay. It's gonna be Mom again. What are you doing? Guess you're the wolves. Howling. Looks like Tim.
Sweetie, you have to stop messing with things. I know you love to explore and play with machines, but this is for your own good. You won't be safe if you don't mind me and stay put.
I think I'm not safe if I listen to you. And then in the background, if you heard the howling of the wolves, this is called A Wolf in Autumn. Let me go ahead and drop that. Oh, nope. Maybe the scissors. They say the scissors were dull, so maybe the scissors won't do the trick. The scissors are too dull to cut the rope. You need to find something sharp. What do I have? Pick. Yeah, because it's just wire cutters again. Ice pick. There's no need for that here. Let's see, can I climb into... No, I cannot. Okay, let's go ahead and give the pick a try over here. Don't... No, you spend some time poking holes through the ropes with the ice pick. They don't seem to weaken it at all. On the back. We'll say, man, I am loving the vibe of this so far. I'm not a big fan of the head bobbing, admittedly. But what about the candle? I could probably build a better shed than this. Shitty ass shed. Okay, maybe the candle to burn it? Valves. Okay, to move the water around. Okay, no, I can't pick that up. The flashlight. It's like a flashlight you keep next to your so-called bed. Oh, it works pretty well, actually. Okay, I'm gonna leave it in there for now. The scissors are too dull. Oh, okay. Wait, that's too fucking big. I can't carry. The antique store in town has one like you. I keep asking mom for money. So what are you, some sort of machine made of rock? I'd really like to figure out how you work. I gotta open that. I bet the tool's in there. I need to cut the rope. Any other tools laying around? Oh, the lighter. I'll burn that bitch off. I was trying to use the candle, but the lighter. Aha! Hold up. Again, consolidate, consolidate. Turn the flashlight off. Okay, whatever. Ooh, that sounds real close. What, mother? You abusive fag.
You're disobeying your mother, Autumn.
Uh-huh.
Disobedient girls get punished. And the trees have many eyes. They see everything. They judge everything. And the wolves know too. And I know. Don't touch that machine. Stop getting into things. Don't try my patience.
Okay, so my name is Autumn, and my mother sounds possessed. All right. What a fabulous story. I can take apart a lot with a screwdriver. Maybe this. Maybe it wasn't. I heard something. No. Fuck. Oh, there we go. Leave it there. Okay. I'm guessing a water well. Water's pumping. A machine for opening the door. I think you're supposed to lift the door open. Maybe water pressure opens this up. That correct? No? Oh, there we have it. I wish I had clothes on. It's really cold down here. Oh, fuck, I wish I had the flashlight, though. Wait. I wish I had clothes on. Oh, man. Yeah, something's up with that mother for sure. Okay. Now you're also hearing the wolf's mom again. Yikes. I'm in trouble.
What part of don't go into the basement don't you understand? I've tried being nice, and apparently you're too stupid for nice. So get back in your little shed and wait there, quietly, until I decide what to do with you. Or do you want to die?
Again, possessed. Get back in the shed. Well, apparently I don't have any clothes on, and it's cold, and I have one arm, and there's wolves outside, Ma. Shit. Kind of hate that I can't interact without the flashlight. Are there any fucking lights in here? There is. Fucking axe, a chair. There's a fucking wolf in there. A dog, a wolf. Based on the title of this game, has to be a wolf in there. And I think it's a fuse. 3 fuses, a pair of metal scissors. A battery's rough to touch with the old corrosion. And, oh, it looks like one of Mom's rooms. Wow. So, a druggie. Yeah. It's nailed to the door and is blocking it from opening. So, crowbar. I can't lift it with only one hand. Oh, there you have it. A saw. Oh, although it's lying on the floor somehow. Wait. Oh, shit, I didn't read the whole thing right there. Well, you guys will probably just pause it and read it. I did not read it there. Can a saw take care of this? Let's go. Leave you there. Flashlight. The water from... It seems to indicate if water flowed through the pipe or not. There's probably some way to control water flow outside. A way to control water flow outside. Okay. I'll be right back to the outside then, I'm guessing in a bit. Water. Thought that was a light switch. You know what? Yeah. I definitely need to answer.
Do I have to pry off your kneecaps, you little shit? Do I have to nail your fucking arms
hell
to the
no.
floor?
Holy
I
shit.
will twist your legs off and break every bone in your ugly little body if I have to. I am your mother. You will obey me. Get back in your fucking cage.
Damn. What's crazy is you know that there's actual individuals like that somewhere out there. That's sad. And no, you can't do anything at all with your 9-year-old brain and your 9-year-old hand. Do you think I accidentally hung that key where you could reach it? Okay, so there's a hanging key somewhere. Take this wrench, put it where I can see it. And pliers. A pair of adjustable pliers. Can I grab them? There we go. Okay, so the fucking... There's water valves everywhere. I gotta get water flowing in here. I think I know what I need to do for that. But holy hell with this mother, man. She's a druggie. It's a metal plate with the raised part in the middle. With the raised part in the middle. There are two small, maybe a fuse. Okay, fuse. Nice. Got more light going. Probably another light around here, right? Fuck. That thing's gonna keep flashing this whole time, huh? A hammer. Cool, a hammer. Okay, I got a hammer. Oh man, more of the drugs, right? Looks like one of Mom's rooms, yeah. Was this, you can't light candles with this? A lighter? Anything I need to burn? I could light candles, she said. Bam. Let's go light these up, because why the hell not? There we go. I don't need to bring the flashlight in here. Actually, the less I have to hold the flashlight, the better. I only got one arm. Shit. I need it free. No more candles? Alright, hold on. Let me drop that off by the hammer. Batteries. And the screwdriver. Is it for this? Hey, poke at it with the screwdriver for a while, but nothing happens. Okay. Nah, there's a fucking dog, wolf in here. I'm saying wolf, just, again, game title, but I think it's locked. Oh. This right here, it's gonna unlock it, huh? A large green table. Damn, they got the jams in here too? Shit. I mean, it's kind of horrifying music, but especially for a basement like this. Off you go. A large cup. Water? Nope. What about water over here? There's no use for that here. What about that? And that. Nope. Okay. Well, fuck you too then. You go here. I saw blades are covered in dust. They've obviously sat here for a long time. Kind of like running my fingers over the points. Autumn. Relax. Relax. Just kick the shit out of these cans. Okay. I think I am out of things to do here. But I know I gotta get water flow from outside so I can go back out. Yes, I can. Mom said get my ass back inside the shed. Okay. I thought something was gonna happen. Never mind. Did that do it? That changed the flow that way earlier, so... I can only do one at a time. What about like that? Wait. No. Okay. Okay. I think... Ooh, that's gonna be tricky. Not as easy as I thought. Okay. That sends it that way. This way. I don't need 2 of the valves to open the basement. There we go. That's already on. You look like a valve, but without the wheel thing. Where is there a valve? She said a key somewhere. No, not up here. No valve around here. The fuck is this? Wait. Oh. Oh, everything goes back to its spot afterwards. Okay. Shit. Okay, flashlight. There you are. Oh, that kind of sucks. Everything resets. Alright, that's okay. We'll be okay. Do I need a key? Oh, a hammer. Let's go. That's over here. Hey, open that hammer. Should be able to smash that shit. Looks like everything's fucking rusted. And beat your shit, right? But I need the lighter to light up those candles. Hey. What the fuck are those? Can I see you through here? No, I cannot. Okay, I light up the candles. Then fucking knew it. A strange glass object. That was square. That goes over here. A slide glass. You slide the glass object into place. It fits perfectly. Now what? Can I? No, I cannot climb on chairs. Climb on the stool, but not the chairs. Screwdriver. No. No. A wrench. There's one in here. You use your full body weight, you're able to open the valve with the wrench. Hold up, I know there's fucking wolves in there. There's something. Oh! Oh my gosh. I thought I was gonna fucking get killed. Was that just like a nightmare? I think that was like an entity, not so much. Where's my fucking flashlight at, dude? Now I'm shooting bricks. A flashlight! Oh! I can't see. Where'd I put you at? I have no idea. Okay, whatever. Yeah, that wolf had some kind of orb around it. Light a candle. Okay. Shit, where'd I throw the lighter at? Uh-oh. Gotta check that corner. Oh, there's my flashlight. Nothing. Dude, that's a shit ton of blood on the ground. There's my lighter. I didn't even realize that. So that wolf, as far as I can tell, doesn't seem real. It's something, but nothing. What in the world? Oh my gosh.
You're a little bitch, you know that? A horrible little bitch. Wasting time playing with electric motors while I slave my life away. Do you
Yeah,
think
slave
I
your life
wanted
away
you?
doing drugs.
I kept a wire coat hanger in the bathroom for months. Just to look at and think about. And all the teachers think you're so
Your mother's
special.
sitting on the porch with hasty
You
green
aren't
paint, talking to the
special.
woman with
You're
the
spoiled.
short hair, smoke drifting
Because
upwards, not
I'm
knowing
wasting
where you
my
listen.
life giving
You got the coat
things
hanger
I
in the
didn't
bathroom. Too
have.
much just to think about it. Wow. That's fucking dark. Imagine your own parent, your own mother. Your mother heard the screams and staggered out onto the porch with hasty green paint, arms punctured with holes, finding you curled up and dripping blood. You look weird, Autumn. Hasty green paint? Green paint or from the fucking drug abuse? All the bruising. And you sobbing, spilling blood on the floor. The dog, my hand. You look weird, Autumn. What is going on now? No, I'm in some nightmare at this point. Oh my gosh. Got like the wolf maybe. It's getting fucking punctured. Hello? What do I do? Can't walk that way. Do I take the meat? You told your mother the dog left those chipmunk parts in your room. It didn't. The dog didn't get those cuts from a fight. The dog didn't bite you unprovoked. Am I the problem? You told your mother the dogs left those chipmunks parts in your room. It didn't. The dog didn't get the cuts from the fight. The dog didn't bite you unprovoked. Oh my gosh. No matter what's hidden deep inside, you still have to live with yourself. Desires don't just leave if you tell them to. Dude. Make the two hands, but you manage to use them. Come here, boy. And the dog looking at you, knowing, slowly coming all the way. And you whisper so nobody else could hear. Here, come, boy. Come here, boy. Oh, shit. A mass tangled bowl hidden in the stomach and wet pieces ready to be pulled and squished. Kind of skip some dialogue, or some, not dialogue, some of the lore right there. I didn't realize it was going to pop up every time I made a cut.
You'll wake up and I'll still be there. This will all still be there. Do you know what lives deep inside Autumn? Love and feelings. A forest and a basement. Locked away and unconditional. And you can't let them both out. The world is a growling, grinding machine, and you can't escape its teeth without teeth to match. It devours little girls like you. Eats you up from the inside. Someday you'll know the meaning of ruin and wasted years. You'll have children of your own, and you'll understand. You can't live life without the howling wolves.
Am I Autumn, a crack baby? It sounds like Autumn has some problems too. Still, I cannot recover the wasted years or unknown the coming of the contemptuous spits and the final poison, or force my mouth to know what's in my heart, or stop all those words from spilling out, and instead say that I am your mother and you are my daughter, and I love you, and I know this somewhere deep inside, but I cannot feel it past the screams and the wasted years and the need that surpasses all other needs, and the ruin, and yes, even the pride, and I can't make the words stop spilling out, or stop the pain in your face, or force my mind to tell my heart what I know deep inside, and my mouth to speak for my heart and my mind. There's like no punctuation at all on this. That you are my daughter, and I love you, and I am your mother, and somehow together we can leave behind the waste and the ruin and the screams and the poison and the pride. But then a lack of pride would admit the wasted years and make them real and give them power, and even I am a woman, and something somewhere will know. Something someone will know me even after the world burns to ashes, and the needles and their poisons finally suck me dry, and even after my daughter spits my name contemptuously, because what I know deep inside does not matter, when I know other things on the surface, and life is a grinding machine, and a girl and a woman cannot escape its teeth through tenderness, and even after I am nothing at all, my daughter will contemptuously spit my name and show that her skin is the tough skin of an animal, and she will face the ruin and the pleasure and the fucking, and eventually the wasted years and the silent scream and the thing deep inside hidden from her heart and mouth, and through the world that has spilled out the thing too deep to know, she will be a proud woman like me. And someday we will shake our fists together and then at them and the memory of their arrogant eyes, and be proud together too, and something somewhere will know us and our ruin. As I sit here watching the uncounted empty needles and feeling the need that surpasses all other needs, and remembering the pleasures and drowning out the scream that is all for nothing, and feeling the pride that will remain when the earth has burnt to ashes. Autumn's alarm clock went off in the next morning, in the next room, and the mother began to dry her tears. Autumn's eyes flew open, lying in her sleeping bag, clutching her stuffed dolphin, surrounded by the motors and parts she loved to tinker with, letting the alarm continue to sound from its place in the opposite corner, staring at the ceiling. Adjusting her thoughts and feelings, the misty emotions began to evaporate with the dream that brought them. Awake now. Her mother walked into the room and leaned on the doorframe, looking. Are you awake? Her voice was weaker and softer than normal. Autumn was looking too. After a moment, she said, I'm awake. All right then, get dressed. I'll make you a lunch today. There's probably something in the fridge. I love you, Mom. Autumn didn't know why she said it. Her mother's mouth tightened and she blinked a few times. Then she nodded. I. She glanced away and nodded a few more times. All right. She looked back at Autumn, and Autumn looked at her. And they looked at each other for some time. A wolf in autumn, a troubled girl's nightmare.
Look at the waves, sweetie. Are they pretty?